What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Literally Survival, Episode 2. As I said at the end of the last episode, the goal for this episode is going to be diamonds. So we're going to be doing a lot of mining today. That's going to go very well, hopefully. And yeah, naturally, before I go, though, I'm going to have to craft myself up a pickaxe, find a quick location, then we're going to go mining. Probably strip mining, not caving. We'll see what happens, though. So, as I said in the last clip, we're going to need to find a location. I think I already have one. I was going to mine up here, but I decided that's probably not going to be a good idea because higher altitude, you're going to have to go through more stuff to get to the good stuff. So I think down here is probably going to be a nice location to start a mine. Just going to, dig down to Y12 and I guess start hitting away. I'm going to mine in the form of a time-lapse, I think. I think that's going to be the best way to do this, most interesting. Yeah, I'm going to mine right here. This is going to be nice. Okay. Right there. Boom. So, I guess we'll commence the time-lapse then. So, quick update before I start the time-lapse. It took a whole iron pickaxe just to get down here, so luckily I brought my iron with me. I also found an emerald on the way down, but that's pretty irrelevant right now. But yeah, this might take a little bit more iron than I thought it was going to. Just a quick update. Now we're commencing the time-lapse. So, strange turn of events. I guess I'm caving instead then. Yeah, I was planning on doing a mining time-lapse, but I guess this will work. Maybe a mining time-lapse later in the episode, but for now, I guess I'll go caving. It's probably not going to be a time-lapse because caving time-lapses can be weird, but who knows? Actually, yeah, I'll do a time-lapse for you guys. We'll see how this goes. So, during this quick time-lapse, I kind of just want to talk about the goal of this series. As I said in episode 1, the goal is going to be to automate just about everything. What I mean by that is I want to get as many redstone farms in place as possible. Yeah, naturally I might not get all of them in before I decide to end the series, but I figure we can get a good few in. If I get all of them in, that doesn't mean I'm going to end the series. If I don't get all of them in by the time I decide to end the series, I won't be too devastated. The goal, though, is to make a series that's pretty much I can get what I need to do just about anything at any given time. If that ends up happening, I'll be very happy because there are quite a few redstone farms out there. In fact, I'm currently in the process of designing one in tutorial form for you guys, a automatic basalt generator using a gassed blast chamber, just in case you're interested. That video should be coming out here soon, hopefully. Yeah, it's taking just a bit of time, but I think it's going to be pretty good. But back to the goal of this series here. I'm pretty sure we can do pretty well on the redstone farm front, but I guess we'll see. Only time will tell, and I'm okay with that. So that was a pretty quick caving session. I had to come back up because I explored all the way to both ends of the ravine, and in the bottom left inventory right here, this is about what we found. Honestly, I think I'm happiest about these slime balls because I can make an awesome sugarcane farm with that. I'll have to show you that design maybe next video. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time for it in today's episode, but I'm just going to drop all this stuff in the chest for now because I still have some mining to do. I definitely don't want to stop there. That would be a very sad haul for one day of mining. So it's definitely time to do some actual mining. Might have to move my mine, though, or just go straight through the ravine. Guess we'll see what happens. But I guess we might have 2 time-lapses this video. Maybe I'll build yeah, I'll do that. I'll build the sugarcane farm now instead of mining, and I'll mine some more at the end of the video. Or later in the video. Either way, I think it's definitely going to be a good thing to have a sugarcane farm. Let me go and get some supplies for it, and I guess I'll show you guys how to build that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have everything I need, so I guess I'm just going to get started building it. I have all the... this is what I have in my inventory. It should definitely be enough, I hope. But basically, I'm just going to build this sugarcane farm. I'm going to quickly show you how to build it. I'll link you to the original creator, JC Playz. This is a glitched zero-tick sugarcane farm. It's frankly an amazing design. The guy is a legend. Just definitely go and sub to him because this design is just It's stupendous. This is the redstone clock. You flick that off, and it starts going. But remember, definitely go sub to JC Playz. This might be a little bit difficult for me to show in this video because, yeah, it's becoming night and everything, so I'm going to quickly build it up. And I'll link JC Playz and his video in the description so you can go and check them out. But definitely go check him out. He's an amazing guy. So the farm is done now. I made it a little bit more confusing than it needed to be. I had to rebuild this thing, I think, 4 times because, yeah, you know me, I just don't watch the tutorial until I can't figure out what I did wrong. Still not entirely sure what I did wrong the first couple times. I believe I just didn't chunk align it, which may have broken it. I don't know. Sand was just breaking when I don't think it was supposed to be, but that problem seems to be fixed now. Whenever I turn it on, it seems to be working. And all I have to do is sit here and wait for more sugarcane to come in. As you can see, I've had some issues with it breaking and me having to rebuild it. But it seems to be working now, so I'm going to shut it off for the time being. I am going to link JC Play's channel in the description of this video because this is an awesome build. I have built one of these in a ton of my survival worlds just because they're just really, really good builds. So yeah, JC Playz is going to be linked in the description of this video, so you can find that video and build this for yourself because awesome little farm. He also explains how to make some with bamboo, cactus, and kelp, I believe. But still, JC Playz, excellent YouTuber, excellent farm. Go subscribe to him if you haven't already. So, now that I've gotten the farm done, I decided I'm going to come back down in the mine and try to find some diamonds, because that was the whole goal for today. If I don't get some diamonds found, I'm going to be just a touch disappointed in myself, you know? So, I guess I'll get mining and probably do a time-lapse of it, I guess. So, yeah. Commence the actual time-lapse that I meant for today. So I got some good news, guys. And just in case you didn't catch it in that last time lapse, we got diamonds, 4 of them. That's enough for a pick, and that's honestly okay by me. I really just need a pick to get started. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. It was right in here. What actually happened? It's kind of funny. I meant to record the audio when I first found them. Turns out I forgot to turn my microphone back on, so I was just I was speaking to myself. It was kind of brilliant. But yeah, we got 4. I've been strip mining like this for just a bit. Not very long, actually, but 4 diamonds is a pretty good haul for the time I've been going. So I think I'll just go back to the surface and drop some of this stuff off now that I have diamonds. I don't want to take any chance losing them. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do some more mining here in just a bit, but I don't know. I might not. Maybe in between episodes. I don't know. We'll see. So I currently have the iron and gold smelting downstairs, but this is the valuables chest currently. I haven't crafted anything with the diamonds, and I'm pretty happy with how this valuables chest is turning out. It's still pretty weak in comparison to ones I've had previously, but we're essentially at like day 2 of this world, episode 2, so that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, I might do some more mining between episodes. I will obviously inform you guys when I start the next episode what I get. But I might do some more mining in this episode too. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we got plenty of iron and stuff now for the time being, at least. That it'll be enough to do some more mining. And a little bit of gold too. Yeah, I'm very happy we got the sugarcane farm done. Mining is still going to be a priority in the next couple episodes, because since we're still early game, we still need a lot of the stuff we can get from that. Cobblestone is going to be very useful later when I'm doing the dispenser-based farms or storage systems, which need a lot of dispensers to get the items where they need to go. But for the time being, I think I'm good on cobblestone. I have like about a quarter of a double chest full of it. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I've had a chance to record, but I think I know what we're going to do today, actually. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for the rest of this episode, right? Because I had done some mining. I was thinking about doing some more, but I think I know what I'm going to do now. The plan is to build a villager breeder. We'll put the villagers in next episode because it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I'm going to build a villager breeder this episode, which means I need to go to the Nether because I'm using an etho hopper clock in it. So we're going to use these diamonds and I guess get ourselves a pickaxe so we can get things going on the Nether portal. So we can get our villager breeder, because you know villager breeders are like the #1 thing for survival mode. So here we are, the Nether portal, right across from where my base is. I realized that since I only have 2 pieces of obsidian here, really the only way to make this is going to be to shrink the size of it a little and not leave it its natural 3x3, but I guess we'll do what we gotta do. Yeah, okay, I was just making sure there was no obsidian under here for some reason, but I guess I'll just, let me see, I'm going to need a piece there. Yeah, that's going to be good. And I'll start by replacing this piece, because I'm going to leave the whole left side here. But, once we have this done, we'll have access to the Nether. Yes, I am going to have to relocate that Nether portal on the inside of the Nether, which, yeah, that's going to suck just a little bit, because I don't have efficiency or anything. But yeah, before I let the portal, I'll show you guys what the portal's looking like, and I guess we'll move on from there. Okay, so I guess we're ready to go into the Nether now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see what our Nether looks like. Now, obviously, I haven't been to the Nether just yet, so I'm not sure what this is going to look like, but I guess we'll see. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping for a warped forest biome, because I haven't really had a ton of those. Oh, no. Oh, yay, my least favorite Nether biome. Oh, this is not... Oh, no. Okay, so, this is just a little bit more than scary. I really hate this biome. Because those guys... Oh, goodness, this is troubling. I guess we'll try to find 2 pieces of quartz, because that's all I need for the etho hopper clock I'm going to make. And then we'll get out of here as quickly as possible, because I really don't want to be here. So, it turns out this basalt delta is huge. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get out of it, but in terms of good news, I found the Nether fortress down there. So, I at least know where that is. I still haven't relocated my portal. I was just going to do some strip mining for some quartz, which I still haven't found, which is quite unfortunate. Which may change what I do this episode, but, oh, gas, yay. That Nether fortress is going to be a good thing. Now that I know where that is, it should be a lot easier to get stuff squared away later in the series, because I am going to need a full enchantment setup and everything. Not enchantment, potion brewing station, so I can get discounted villager trades. So that Nether Fortress is definitely going to be handy, because I also want to definitely beat the Ender Dragon. I mean, how else would I get Elytra, you know? After just starting to actually strip mine, after fighting magma cubes for a little bit, we found it. Okay, so let's see how many pieces we got here. I only really need 2. You know, I'll never object to more quartz. It's both very pretty and hugely practical. Okay, let's see. What all... Oh, this is plenty. Okay. I was concerned that there wouldn't be a ton here, because this is only... This is right next to the place we spawned, so I was concerned that maybe there wouldn't be enough. But this is more than enough. For the time being, at least. Naturally, if I'm going to build some sort of massive farm, I'm going to need a ton of quartz. But for a quick villager breeder, I only need 2, so this is excellent. And there went my pick. Okay, I should have a spare. Yeah, there we go. But I collect this stuff, and I guess I should probably move the Nether portal. Then I think we'll get started on the villager breeder, because, yeah, just villagers, definitely. Survival mode, you definitely want villagers. Okay, so I'm back out of the Nether, and I completely forgot how much I hated those magma creams. They almost killed me. I need to craft a new suit of armor, because look at the durability on that. They completely broke my helmet. I have to recraft almost all my armor. That really sucks. I really hate those things. But yeah, after I recraft my armor, I guess I'll get the stuff together for the villager breeder I designed. It's not a highly advanced one. It's just a little bit more resource efficient, I'd say, than just a standard one. There's some better designs out there by people like Silent Whisper and, you know, people like that, but this is just one I designed quickly one day when I had a need for a villager breeder. But yeah, if you want a better one, you can check out Silent Whisper's YouTube channel. He's a really great guy, has some great designs for stuff like that. But I definitely am just going to be sticking with the one I built, because yeah, it's got a little bit of a special place in my heart, so I'll be building that one. So I've decided in terms of where I'm going to put this thing. About here is going to be nice. It's about 150 blocks from the village over there, where I'm going to be stealing some villagers from in a bit. Yeah, this is more than enough space for this thing. I just decided I like the look of the location, and I guess we'll see what it looks like when we're done with it. But basically, I'm just going to start by finding a location for our main breeding villagers to stand, which I'm going to say will be about there. Going to go out 1 block from that on either side with glass, so about there. There we go, 3 tall, and then I'm just going to, you know, make a little box around it out of glass. So I'm going to leave the corners unfilled, and there's a reason for that. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is, when the baby villagers are spawned in, let me try to briefly explain this before I actually build the whole thing. They're going to be pushed off the block they spawn on right here by a piston connected to an etho hopper clock. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'll show you here in just a minute once I have it built, but I don't yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to explain to you this build, and then I'll show you what that is. But they'll get pushed off there by the piston into some water that's down here, where they'll be pushed into a corner, probably this corner because of where it's situated. And then they'll be able to be picked up by a minecart and moved around. We could wait till they grow up so we can see if they're a nitwit or whatever, but I don't know if we're going to need to do that. I think we'll be good just taking them out as babies, but we'll see, I guess. Just filling that in so I can get the rest of the glass in here so the water doesn't flow out or anything later. Connecting up the etho hopper clock to this thing's actually pretty easy. Okay, so I don't have enough glass, but I can do that. We're good there. I'll fill this in with glass later, but for the time being, I think we'll be fine. There we go. Put the piston down like that. Let me just make sure I have these bits up here to prevent the adult villagers that we're breeding from escaping. This is actually, like, without these bits, the villagers we're breeding would actually get away, which will be a pain in the butt. I think the last time I built this, I used slabs, but it doesn't make a difference. I just put the slabs there so you could see better. So I'm going to build the etho hopper clock real quick, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like hooked up and working. So the etho hopper clock is now fully constructed. Basically, let me just try to explain this real quick. Basically, what happens is you have a certain number of items in here. It doesn't matter how many. The more items, the longer the pulses, the longer time in between the pulses on this clock. But basically, whenever one of these hoppers runs out of items, the comparator that is running out of the hopper shuts off, causing the piston over top of it to retract, and the other piston on the other side to extend, locking the hopper that the redstone block gets put over. I ran it into the villager breeder with a observer right here, facing into a block, which is hitting the piston, which every, I'd say just about a minute, not quite, fires off and puts what will soon be baby villagers into the water. It does occasionally push carrots or potatoes or whatever you're using to breed your villagers in, but you can stand in a corner and pick those up, so I don't think it's a huge issue. So I'm just going to drop a water bucket right there, and yeah, they could get stuck in the corners. They don't normally. I'm going to pretend that's not an issue for now, because it doesn't normally prove to be an issue with me, and I guess if I put these blocks here, it might fix that as well, because the water seems to change how it's flowing, but, you know, whatever. Let me just pick up some more water real quick. I always like to have a water bucket in my inventory, you know, just in case I get close to dying because I fall from a high place. But anyway, I think that's the villager breeder about done. I'm going to need beds and workstations here, but not until I get the villagers here. I don't want to put them in and the wrong villagers link to the wrong things or anything like that, because villagers are a pain in the butt. But I think that outside of that, this is just about done. Now, yeah, I'm going to have to transport villagers from the village way over there to here. That's really going to suck. I'm probably just going to use a minecart and get them over here one by one, but I'm really not looking forward to that. I guess we'll do what we have to do, but yeah, once we get the villagers in here, we should be able to get diamond gear really quickly without even really having to mine for it, because we have that sugarcane farm. We'll be able to trade that with librarian villagers, which, for those of you who don't know, that's my favorite kind of villager. We'll be able to trade the sugarcane to the librarian villager to get emeralds, and then the emeralds to the armor to get enchanted diamond gear. Plus, there's a mechanic introduced in, I believe, 1.14, where if you heal a villager, all villagers in a relatively close range get immensely discounted trades. So yeah, that's like one piece of sugarcane, or one piece of paper, I should say, for an emerald, and one emerald for enchanted diamond gear. So basically, we've got a diamond gear farm. So brilliant. But I don't really think I have a ton of time left today. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do some mining in between episodes so we can, you know, maybe have some more iron to get the villagers transported from the village to the villager breeder, because that's really going to be a pain in the butt. But I guess I'll see what we can do about that next episode. So anyways, that is unfortunately all I've got time to record today. But if you liked the video, remember to leave a like, and if you really liked it and want to see more stuff like this, remember to subscribe. Also, if you have any suggestions of things I should do in the series, remember to leave them in the comments. I'm going to be down in the comments responding to any of you guys that decide to comment. And yeah, I'll just be interacting with you guys for a bit. And if you have any ideas, definitely leave them there. I'll definitely consider them, because this world's a clean slate. We can get a ton done in here. So, with that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.